Yo, 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 yo. What up? What up? It's another Wednesday night, February 23rd. Still Black History Month, y'all. But you're here with your one of a kind crew, the Too Smart for Me podcast. Backing and cutting. What's going on with y'all?
Yo, the one.
What's good with it? What's
You know
good
it's
with
name
it?
change every week.
What's good with
You
it?
survived, huh?
I survived. I survived. That's what happens when you're the one. You survived,
Yeah. Tell the
Oh,
truth. You did not make it to work, did you?
I know I made it to work.
No,
You ain't stopping my money.
yeah.
You ain't make it to work. Ain't no way. You
Definitely
worked
made it to
hard
work.
and made it to work.
See, you know what you do? You log on before you go to sleep and you wake up. You ain't got to log on.
Oh, that's his definition. That's his definition, BJ, of making it to work.
Yeah,
Yes, sir. Yes,
but
sir. Yes, sir.
how many times you called a porcelain god?
You know what? You know
Mm-hmm.
what? That's a perfect segue.
Hey,
That's a
I'm just about to go ahead and head on out, and I'll just holler at y'all next week. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
exactly. For the audience, don't try that at home.
I'll definitely
right.
try it at home. It's fun. Yeah,
No,
it's really good.
no, it is not.
Oh
You
man,
just
you know
can't
what,
believe it
BJ?
and make it go away.
Good looking, BJ, because that's the perfect segue. Perfect segue. And I'ma just show a clip from last week right here. Go ahead, Ryan. Speak.
You don't laughing? It's definitely must see. Anything that got to do with me is definitely must see. You know why? Because I'm definitely must see. Look at this smile.
Oh my god.
Anyway,
Hey, you BJ, get a prediction.
No,
So who's gonna win?
exactly.
man, what you mean?
Oh, well then there it is.
All right,
Okay,
yeah.
next event, Iliyaas.
And it ain't got nothing. It ain't got nothing to do with being a Cleveland fan. It ain't got nothing to do with being none of that.
Look at BJ. Hey,
Yo,
Duran,
this
just
is
stop.
what happens
Just
when
stop.
you lose a bet, folks.
No.
You
I
fumble
was
the
right though.
bag.
I was right though. How can I fumble the bag and I was right? How can I fumble the bag and I was correct?
Let this be a lesson.
I was correct, right?
All he has
Oh man.
a bottle.
Hey.
Half the whole.
Oh man. Yo. That's great. That's great stuff right there.
I was right.
Uh, yeah.
Yeah, your name change every week, man. But let's get into it. Hey, wait, let me show what Derek just put.
What's good with it? I
You
see
know,
you ain't tuning the last week's show. It's all right.
he caught the edited version. He caught the edited version of it. So
Ah,
he didn't get to see you unedited with all the mofos and in
Shenanigans.
bombs.
Yeah. How
Yeah,
about that?
man. Look,
mm.
that edit that was real hard. Thanks a lot, the one. Thanks a lot.
No problem. No problem. Anytime I could be of assistance.
All right, so let's just start out the gate with this, y'all. All-Star weekend, it was back in our lovely home, Cleveland, Ohio. And LeBron had a lot of things to say over the weekend. He had a lot of things to say. Mentioned he wanted to play with his son. That's gonna be his last year in the league. Do anything to play with Bronny. And he said the door is not closed on him returning to play for the Cavaliers. So my question is, will LeBron play for the Cavaliers again? BJ.
The answer is no. He will not. When you say play, when you say play for the Cavaliers again, that actually means he's going to suit up, get on the court, and play. I think he'll do the 1-day contract or whatever just to get on retire a Cavalier, but he will not play for the Cavaliers again. Number one, Dan Gilbert ain't having it. He he got him what he wanted, which is that ring. He is not going to come back there and run the show like he did when he was the last time he was here. Obviously, y'all know that Dan Gilbert had to give up do a lot for him just to come back. So Dan Gilbert's not going to go through that anymore. Number two, we got a nice young squad, a squad that we don't really that we should not break up. A young squad. In order for us to get a LeBron, we probably gonna have to move some pieces and move some of our young talent that we need to build around. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not sitting up there saying that this is a championship team currently, the way it's currently constructed. But I'm saying give them some time. Give them some time to gel. Give them some almost like a Phoenix, and then you might get a veteran. Veteran small forward or somebody to come in that could be that glue that can get us over the hop, similar to how Chris Paul did with Phoenix. So that's what I'm thinking. I say no. At this point in his career, could he help us win that championship? Absolutely. But it's just no reason that I see ownership doing that, knowing that we got a good young squad that we could build around, let them gel, let them get to know each other. They're already fourth in the league. You know, who's to say who might come here by a free agency that's even younger than LeBron? Answer: no, he does not.
I like it. Deiron, the one, I should say. You want me to go or you want to go now?
You can go.
All right, so let's break it down. Let's break it down about LeBron and his chances on playing with the Cavaliers again. So, first of all, Bronny would be eligible for the 2024 draft if that one and done rule stays in effect, right? That's number one. The last year where LeBron will be a free agent again from the Lakers, would be the 2022-2023 season. After that season, so going into 2024. So the chances of him coming back and playing with us, I think is slim, and I say that because Darius Garland, Evan Mobley, well, Jared Allen got his contract. Darius Garland and Evan Mobley are going to be basically playing for their worth. They're going to be playing for contracts. I don't think they're necessarily in that championship mode. You know what I mean? Oh, we just coming into the season. We want to compete for the title. You know what I mean? Like when Chris Paul got with Phoenix, Devin Booker already had his title. You know what I mean? So that's a factor. Also at that time, how is the money going to be? Will Darius Garland be taking up a large chunk of the salary cap? I don't know if Evan Mobley will have a deal yet by then. I'm not sure. What if we sign Colin Sexton? You know, we think we won't, but what if we sign him? So the salary cap, that also plays a part. I don't think LeBron would come here for pennies. So I'm not going to say 0%, but if I had to put a percentage on it, I'm going to give it 25% that he'll come here, you know, the year before Bronny is drafted when he's a free agent. I don't think it'd be like you see the little Photoshop pictures of Bronny and LeBron both in Cavs jerseys. I don't think that'll happen either unless like it's a Space Jam moment where Darius Garland, Evan Mobley, and Jared Allen, they all suck and the Cavs just suck. Where, you know, but then it also plays into account where is Bronny going to be rated in the draft? Where is he going to fall? Is he going to be a lottery pick? Is he going to be in the 20s? Is he going to be a second round pick? So all that stuff plays a factor. I'm going to give it 25% chance, but I'm going to ultimately go with you, BJ, and say no, it'll more likely be like that 10-day just to retire as a Cav. All right, the one, go ahead.
And if LeBron want to come back, guess where he going to be?
What?
If LeBron want to come back, if LeBron said in the offseason, I want to go back to Cleveland, guess where he going to be? Just guess. He going to be in Cleveland.
He won't.
So you saying this? You saying this offseason?
Gilbert is not going to go for it again.
I'm just figuratively speaking here. I mean, wherever LeBron want to go, LeBron's going to go, and you'd be fools not to at least inquire about adding that man onto your squad. Now, when we start talking about what we got to give up to get him, then that's different. You know what I'm saying? However, at this point in his career, I don't think he warrants the James Harden this type of deals or the Kyrie Irving type of deals, blah blah blah, because we already know, everybody knows he's probably only got like 2 or 3 years left, and then he's pretty much done or whatever. So you don't really got to give up anything of great value, but some value, and then a whole bunch of money, of course, obviously, because he will want a max contract.
And you're giving up the biggest thing, control.
Well,
Dan Gilbert ain't doing it again.
well, it's pretty clear that the general manager, now director of basketball operations, we've read what he felt on the situation. He had an article out there saying that when LeBron was here, when he left, we kind of fell flat on everything. Like, he left us and we had nothing, and so we had to build for nothing. So it ain't Dan Gilbert. I think it's him. If he don't want him, he won't be here. You know what I'm saying? So I think Dan Gilbert, I think he still is in health issues right now. And I remember his son was running the team. So I don't think Dan Gilbert has anything to do with the team right now. It's all his son. And so I really do think the front office of this Cleveland Cavaliers team is really operating the team this time around. And the Gilberts have a little to no influence on what's, her personnel. But for me to answer the question, I don't think LeBron plays in Cleveland again. It's too much. We got too much going on right now. Our future's bright. I feel like they love Karis LeVert and Isaac Okoro as a 1-2 punch in that same position. And then you got Lauri Markkanen or whatever. I mean, just pieces that you think, like, let's say if LeBron wanted to come back home, I'm looking at pieces that we would give up in a package deal. You'd be Sexton on a sign and trade, probably be Okoro, probably be Lauri, you know what I'm saying, and probably a few draft picks, because the Lakers will obviously want some draft picks for him or whatever. So I don't think the Cavs will be willing to give any of that up or all of it, to say the least. Now, if he wanted to come back and play a year, but not on a max deal before he retired, then sure. But yes, the Cavs is a reach, but you never know. I mean, nobody thought he was going to the Lakers until he said, "Hey, I wanted to go to the Lakers this last year in Cleveland." So go ahead, BJ. You want to say something?
No, I was just saying that. I mean, we're all agree. It seemed like we're all in agreement that.
Yeah, the bottom line, we all agree.
We don't think he's coming. The other issue, by the time he comes out of his contract, like he was saying during the All-Star week, he's not sure when he's free. He's like, I ain't even paying attention to when I'm free. But what we do know is around 2024 is when he wants to, in theory, play with his son. I just wanted to bring that up.
He didn't say when he wanted to play with his son. He just said that his last year will be playing with his son. So it doesn't mean
year.
Right. So his last year in the league will be playing with his son. He didn't say in his son's first year he wants to go play with his son. All he said was, my last year in the NBA will be playing with my son. Wherever my son is at, that's where I'm going to be.
Correct.
He did. Right. So you're saying in 2024, if his son is in the league, that he'll be going to his son's team. And I'm saying his son going to be in the league, but he may not jump at the issue. He may not jump ship right there. He still might be chasing championships. You get what I'm saying?
He might at some point in time he'll play.
At some point in time when he's ready to say, because I don't think LeBron will be done 2 years from now. You know what I'm saying? I think LeBron will still be chasing championships, blah blah or whatever, and things like that. Now, if his play significantly deteriorates, then sure, we can say, yeah, 2024, we expect LeBron to be on whatever team Bronny's on. But until then, I think it's just his last year. He wants to be on Bronny's team or whatever. Not necessarily Bronny's rookie year. But here's the thing, though.
Go ahead. But see, here's the problem with that theory. I don't know if LeBron has. I know we keep saying this every year, but I'm starting to really see it. He doesn't have the. He will be always. He'll always be a good player. But I think as the years getting older and older, Father Time is eventually undefeated. I don't think LeBron wants to go out just being a 17, 18 point a game scorer, giving you maybe 8 assists, coming off the bench, running a second unit. I think he's going to go out, try to go out on top. Maybe that last year, like somebody said, or you said it, or somebody said about the farewell tour. Maybe that farewell tour will be with his son.
Oh, Derek said that. It was in the comment.
Tour. Yeah, kind of a farewell tour thing. I just don't see him going out being that guy that's just like almost like I hate to say it, Carmelo Anthony. He ain't doing it. I think he's going to step away before that. And that's why I don't think that once his son comes, he's going to give it that 1 year and then walk away. That's my opinion. I just don't think he'll go down to being that 15, 14, 16-point player coming off the bench. That ain't LeBron. He'll walk away before that happens.
I don't think he's going to be a 16, 17 point per game player. He's always going to be. This last year, he might average at least 21. I mean, Duke can score anyway.
But it'll be painful to watch. You remember how Kobe went out?
Well, yes. But Kobe
averaged 20, but it was painful. He was awful. He was like 4 of 15 shooting, but he wouldn't stop shooting.
LeBron is slowing down. I mean, he is slowing down, but he's still very effective. Yeah. Very, very effective.
And the same too.
This year, don't get me
wrong. He averaging 29, 7, and 7, and we saying he's slowing down.
Yeah, so he's scoring those points. You know what I'm saying? He's producing. However, like the way he getting them is just old man ball. Like I'm older than you. I've seen everything. It's like Tom Brady. I've seen all of the different packages that you can throw at me. So I already know what you're gonna do before you do it. That's basically LeBron in the NBA. Like I know what you're gonna do before you do it, and you can't stop it. So I'm still physically better than you. I'm still physically dominating you. You know what I'm saying? I'm just slowing down, and I prefer to just shoot the ball and get my teammates involved.
Well, that's the problem. He's not a great shooter.
He doesn't have to be. He's averaging 29.
The older he gets, he's going to trying to put your head down and going 100 miles an hour at that rim. It's going to be like, all right.
If he's averaging 29, if he's averaging 20. If he's averaging 29 or 28, and he said he want to come to Cleveland, and they see his stat lines and they see his production, that's gonna be tough to pass up, and we all know it. If he's saying he want to come back home and he want to come back to Cleveland, they gonna have to take a look into that. They might say no in the end, depending on what they got to give up to get him, but that'll be tough to pass up on that production. Plus, he bring Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I got one more thing to add about it. Then I'm done about it.
Okay.
If LeBron comes, like just say hypothetically he came next year, the only way I would accept it is because we know when LeBron was in his prime and he was, the undoubtedly best player, the system was LeBron. If he came to the Cavs and he said, "All right, Darius Garland, you running the team, you the point guard. I'm just gonna post up. I'm just gonna slash. I'm gonna play in the dunker spot, and I'm gonna play defense, and I'm just gonna be the leader." I would love that. But if he came and he tried to, move Garland off the ball, then I don't want that. But that's just my last 2 cents about it.
Yep, that's why I say no, don't come.
But all in all, this man just saying stuff to get people to look at the Lakers like Rob Pelinka really messing this up. That's all he doing, because he's looking at other teams that he's looking to go to. I mean, because he said something about Sam Presti. He said something about that guy in Oklahoma City saying Cleveland. I mean, come on. It's just at this point, it's Sam. You looking at Rob Pelinka like, yeah, you dropping the ball. I mean, this man talking about other teams now. Like, come on, bruh. What you doing over there in Los Angeles?